What's up, guys? Anthony here from Rev3 Games. I got Veronica Belmont next to me. You're a big fantasy nerd.
Yes,
That's your thing.
That sounded like an insult, but I didn't take it as one.
No, own up to it if that's your thing.
No,
Be proud.
I definitely am. I do love a good fantasy.
And it's good. I'm not making fun of you for being a fantasy nerd because it comes in handy for today because we are talking about the top 5 strangest fantasy races in video games. And these have to be playable.
There are quite a few. Has to be playable. That is the main distinction.
No
here.
weird
It can't just
NPCs.
be some weird NPC floating off in the distance.
That's not how we roll.
No.
So coming in at number 5, this is the newest one.
The Pandarens.
What is going on with this?
The panda people. I
thought this was a parody when they announced it. I thought this was a joke.
A lot of people did, but I have played them and they're actually pretty fun. The artwork and the art style is really great. So they're
Kung
the
Fu
Pandarens.
Panda is very popular right now with the kids.
They should all be voiced by Jack Black. It would be hysterical.
Wish they were.
But it's a new expansion for World of Warcraft. They're a playable race. They come with a new class, monks. And it's all well and good until you get to the ladies, and the ladies are definitely kind of curvy and buxom, and
They got hips for days, lady pandas.
hips for days.
All day long.
Yeah. So they're pandas. They're cool, but it's a little bit awkward.
Feels silly within the world of Warcraft.
It does.
Coming in at number 4, the Argonians from Skyrim. So, first of all, the 2 non-human races in Skyrim feel a little weird to me anyway.
The Argonians and the Khajiit.
Yeah.
And the Khajiit almost made this list,
But the cat, I feel like cat person is like base level furry stuff.
And I think
Like,
that the
it's
real
so common.
distinction here, for me at least, were lizard boobs. Because lizards, cold-blooded. They're not mammals. They don't need to produce milk. They don't need to have tatas. So it's a little bit weird. I mean, even in a fantasy world, that lizard ladies would have boobies is kind of awkward.
This is a thing though. In all fantasy, and every time you have a non-humanoid, like a humanoid but non-human race, the ladies always have boobs.
Nope, you gotta tell them apart somehow.
It's the male gaze. Look it up, guys.
Male gaze.
You ever heard of it? Coming in at number 3, the Ratanga from EverQuest 2.
Rat people.
I was never an EverQuest player, were you?
I wasn't either, but,
Okay.
but they are much beloved, apparently.
Yeah, a bunch of people suggested this one to us. Imagine Stuart Little with the voice of Gollum, but without the good mocap of Gollum, because it's EverQuest.
Yeah, so they sound kind of cutesy, and they end every word with an S.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, they pluralize everything, so they say
I loves the countdowns.
that's what
Countdowns.
that is what Ratangas have said in the comment section
They do,
of
that's
these videos. Number 2, my personal favorite,
Oh gosh.
the Viera from the Final Fantasy Tactics / Final Fantasy 12 universe.
I feel like this is a little insidery, almost.
Is it?
I guess there's a lot of Final Fantasy fans out there, but
Yeah.
I've played most of the Final Fantasy. I guess I missed Tactics. And so I wasn't familiar with the hot bunny ladies that
What
you can
was your
apparently play
reaction when
as.
you saw the hot bunny lady race?
I was like, oh, they're like Playboy bunnies. They wear stilettos, BT dubs, and they're
That's a
kinda
very
hot.
important part of their wiki article.
Apparently.
When you look it up, it's like they wear stilettos for comfort.
For comfort.
For comfort.
Because their feet are very long.
Oh, all right. That's cool. So, in addition to wearing stilettos and looking like Playboy bunnies, they also have this weird every 7-year ritual where they hunt the Vorpal bunny. And when they hunt the Vorpal bunny, they get vision dust. So I feel like these are not just bunny ladies, they are psychedelic, sexy bunny ladies.
And also, don't they not live with the men of their race?
Yes.
They're like Amazonians in that way?
They only get together when needed.
When needed.
Vision dust. Bunny people. And if you do quotes like this.
It's relevant.
And that brings us to the number 1 strangest race in fantasy games. Go ahead, Veronica.
Oh, the Draenei. The dreaded Draenei.
Tell me about these, because these are weird. These are weird,
I mean,
man.
I am biased because I play as Horde, and the Draenei are Alliance, which automatically means that I despise them, but whatever. They're weird blue goat people from outer space.
What are these people? This is why you guys don't worry about the Pandaren. This is why you don't think they're super weird, is because you've been desensitized by strange goat aliens.
And this is coming from someone who plays as a Tauren, so I'm already a cow lady, and the fact that the Draenei still kind of weird me out is,
They're cow
is pretty
ladies?
exceptional. Yeah.
We have to revise this
We
entire
have
list.
tatas too, but we're supposed to. We're mammals.
So the Draenei, they everything they do, everything they wear, the space elephants they ride, everything
Alex, yeah.
looks like the cover of a Yes album. Do they fit in with the rest of WoW?
I mean, they have definitely become entrenched in the WoW history, in the WoW universe, because they've been around for a while. I mean, they've been around for a couple expansions, so yes, they have worked their way into WoW lore for sure. They kind of freaked me out at the beginning, but I have rolled a Draenei character in the past, and in terms of being a shaman, I just think there's no better than being a Tauren shaman, and Draenei just don't match up in my mind.
There you go, Tauren shaman. It's the way to go. Don't be a blue goat from space.
Blue goat from space.
That makes no sense.
No, nobody likes that.
So guys, those were our top 5 strangest playable races in fantasy games, but you guys gave us tons of great suggestions. The guy on Twitter who played he was like, I played a mud 12 years ago where I was a race that was half human, half humpback whale.
No, killer whale.
I'm sorry.
Killer whale.
I was thinking of a completely different race from a completely different mud.
I want to play both of those games.
So
I would like to be all of those whales.
We know that you guys have a lot of great ideas for Strangest Race. Leave them down below in the comments. Veronica, you have a new show all about fantasy stuff.
I do, sci-fi and fantasy. The Sword and Laser over on the Geek and Sundry channel at youtube.com/Geek and Sundry.
So watch that, and also remember that we do a top 5 every week here at Rev3 Games, so subscribe, youtube.com/Rev3 Games. Goats and cows and pandas. Wow, it's a joke now.
Oh my.
It's kind of a joke.